nu nói lúc bé lần tu nu thì bé cho xong sẽ có gì trong sẽ giải tỏa ý trong những gì cái tin trả thiết trong khi mà chúa xong số tu thì là sẽ cho số mong bây giờ cho vào là nếu từ lúc bé lần tu nu thì nên có bé xong sẽ có gì trong phía America thằng sẽ tao là bỏ trong mỗi trái chạy chia lọ rượu trong không cho cô tu trò còn là mua phần mỗi lần lúc chạy cái mua dài trò trong phía America cho tu trò thọ lấy bụi của này rồi xongจุดสิ่งนั้นกูจะเป็นมันใช้ใจลูกจงเกิดสิทานทั่วจากที่นอยอดตัวรุ่นทองเฟสนอเซนแคลิฟอร์เนียตัวรุ่นเป้ลินตัวหุ่นตินกับชั่วชิองเซโกยีลอนเดอร์คอนเกรสแมนเจมส์คาสตาเที่ยจงตุนเดิมมุ่งจากกูตุจอเที่ยจากเธอจอ
This is a very happy occasion because we are celebrating the President of the United States signing into law legislation last week that is long overdue. It's long overdue because we're here to recognize the contributions that our Hmong brothers and sisters, those who served in the SGU during the Vietnam War, alongside of American men and women who served our nation during that war, who fought side by side to deal with a common foe. And these soldiers reflect those families, literally thousands and thousands, who fought in battles, rescued U.S. airmen, spied on the Ho Chi Minh Trail, and for their countless sacrifices, lost thousands and thousands of SGU soldiers. That period of time during the Vietnam War, in which the Hmong soldiers were part of the CIA's contributions to what was referred to as the Secret War, resulted when we left in 1975, President Ford signing an executive order, and all of those who participated, who could come to America, they would be granted permanent residence and ultimately, as we see today, citizenship in the first and second generations. These individuals around me reflect that story. That story for now 3 generations of Hmong and Southeast Asian families that stood with the United States during that war. Fitting and the appropriate thing was that we recognized them for their service, for their gallantry, and for those who made the ultimate sacrifice and gave their lives. Today we believe there are approximately 5,000 plus SGU soldiers that are still alive today in the United States that will benefit from this law signed by the President of the United States last week. These 5,000 or so soldiers, upon confirmation with the Veterans Administration, will be allowed, if they so choose, to be buried in an American cemetery, an American military cemetery, with full honors. Like it's, yes. Like in Santanella, like in Tehachapi, and many other military VA cemeteries across the nation. And that's what we are celebrating here today. Now, I need to thank some people because without their support, this would not have happened. And we have so many people to thank. But let me thank 3 individuals who are no longer with us. Charlie Waters, you know how passionate Charlie Waters was about this issue, and Bill Diesel. Both Bill Diesel and Charlie Waters helped us, along with Bob McLaughlin and others, bring in American veterans organizations to support this effort. And it was these American veterans organizations, which Bob belongs to, with Charlie and Bill did, that had the credibility, and also remembered from their own experience in Vietnam what happened, what really happened, because they were there. They witnessed it. And they knew these were comrades in arms. And so they, along with General Bang Pao, Janine's father, who was a leader for all of us among the community. I can tell you that both General Bang Pao and for Bill and for Charlie, this was a passion. And so we think of them today, and I hope they're smiling, because we are successful finally. And so let me close. We have some speakers here who would like to say a few words. Obviously, my congressional colleague, Congressman Paul Cook, made some bipartisan piece of legislation in Southern California. Paul was a colonel in the United States Army. He fought alongside with the SGU, and his support of Senator Murkowski from Alaska made a big difference. We got Senator Murkowski's support from Alaska that our collective efforts allowed us to put it in a budget omnibus bill, which is the vehicle that made this legislation become law. So let me recognize the following individuals, and then we have a few speakers. First of all, Chu Chang, the national president of the SGU family. There is right here. Thank you. In addition to that, Vietnam veteran Bob McLaughlin and veteran Harry Paul. So Harry and then Bob, thank you very much for continuing to be steadfast in your support in bringing our veteran organizations together. God bless both of you. And Harry's got the best stand in the valley. Yeah, sounds of freedom. Well, we gave him a shot. A dear friend of all of ours who was with me at the beginning of this effort. He's not been feeling too good these days, but he's going to get over it. But Councilmember Long Zhang, who joined us here today, Long never forgot where his family came from and the people who are part of this effort. Thank you very much for your early support. And of course, many of the SGU leaders who I've had the privilege to work with here, Fresno and Merced and throughout the state of California. So now, to say a few words, I'd like to have General Bang Pao's son, Janine Bang, who will also try to translate a little bit of what I said, along with Peter Bang, and then we'll take any questions from the press after these two gentlemen have made a brief statement. Please go ahead.
Well, thank you very much, Congressman Costa. Today's a day of celebration, so I will try to make it as fast and as quick as possible in my speech. But truly an exciting day, a momentous day for our community and for our nation. More specifically to the Hmong American family and of course the Hmong veterans themselves. Today is not just a day of recognition and acknowledgement, but it is a day of affirmation to the service and contributions that the Hmong SGU, through their service and their contributions to the United States during the Secret War, a component of the greater Vietnam War conflict. And it's still a story that's untold to the American society today, and it's something that we as a group, as a community, will continue to advocate and communicate through education and various groups and individuals who've always been a key component of this effort. So to the veterans, I congratulate all of you. It is a historical day, a decade in the making, if I can recount it correctly. And lastly, I just want to thank a few of our elected officials who, without them, none of this would have been possible as well. And that does not exclude our community leaders, the organizations that all rallied together and combined our efforts and forces to make this happen. But first of all, of course, he is no stranger to us. He's always been a dear friend to each and every single one of us, and he will and shall continue to be a dear friend and brother to all of us. And even though the Hmong SGU Service Recognition Act has been enacted as of last Friday, when President Trump signed it as part of the greater omnibus bill, there's still a lot of work to do, and I look forward to continuing this with the community, the leaders, the organizations, our other Vietnam vets, who yet we were just speaking about the American Legion, so that's something that I too look forward to assisting there and spreading the word and the education there. Congressman Jim Costa, thank you for your leadership and spearheading this. And if I can recount this correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but since 2010 is when we started work on this. And it was through Congressman Jim Costa and his staff who introduced this bill the very first time in the U.S. Congress. And many members of the U.S. Congress joined and grew in their support, but it's been almost 7-8 years in the making. And so with the as of last year, December 2017, Congressman Jim Costa and another dear friend, Congressman Paul Cook, who co-sponsored this, and our U.S. Senator Lisa Murkowski from the state of Alaska, as mentioned earlier, introduced in the U.S. Senate, made all this happen, achieved and accomplished this today. So it happened a lot quicker than we anticipated, but it happened. And it's a momentous, it's a very exciting, very happy day for the Hmong SGU veterans, for their loved ones and families, and for all those who could not be with us here today. We thank them for their service and contribution. It was not just in a war or a conflict, but it was done so in the name of freedom, of liberty and democracy, so that may continue for each and every single one of us. So we thank them for their service, for their contributions and their sacrifices. We thank those veterans who are still with us today, and we thank those who still serve our country in the front lines, in many different theaters and conflicts around the world. We're very blessed to have them and their service, the brave men and women who serve in uniform and service, and again, past conflicts and wars, like our Vietnam vets, whom we still work very hard to give them the appreciation, recognition that they so hardly deserve too. So thank you, and
we may want to do that later with
okay.
the long.
Okay, so I know we're gonna stop the Hmong portion for now. I'll speak to them individually. So yeah, we'll do it in a group. So with that, I'll hand it back to Congressman.
Good morning. This is such a special day, very, very special. I mean, special. First, let me thank the Congressman. He's our champion, and he never get up. I know Congressman Jim Costa probably has 20 years, or maybe 30, I don't know. And he has always been a friend of all, and he actually takes his leadership to introduce this bill. This bill means to all of us, Hmong veterans of Costa country. And today is the reality, as Congressman mentioned and Jay mentioned earlier. This is very, very special for all of us. I think many of you who are veterans. And let me say a few words. Hôm nay nó trực tiếp nó Friday ta nói President Khan cầu xin tất cả của con già của không recognition act tất cả là những cái đối tất cả đối với cho không cho nào cao cho tổ sư cái hoạt động trong chế độ của cái đối với chỉ là như thế này ni họ cuối của là trong là ni một trái một lọ một chúng ta trả của American Cemeteries giờ để như thế nàyนี่ที่อย่างเราช่วยกันแต่ชิ้นนี้ก็รู้ต่อถึงอาจจะยาววิจารณ์ในการที่ในชีวิตจริงโอเปที่ทำเราที่ผู้น้อยนั่นแหละจะที่จะเราเคที่คือที่จะเคผู้รอดตัวยอมแต่ชิ้นนั้นรับโมเลยแต่เป็นจะผู้รู้จักเราชอบตัวเชี่ยแต่ผู้หันในตรงนี้นี่เสนอเขาผู้เชี่ยวหลอดต้นต่อเป็นว่าเตาอย่างที่ตัวชิ้นนั้นเขาเนี่ยยังพันเลยที่จะ把人เชี่ยone day initially, those one day 200 I want to say that this is just, again, very, very special. And on behalf of all the veterans of our country, I want to thank Congress for Jimmy Carter and Senator Kowalski in Alaska. I think these two main individuals that are super here. In addition to, I'd like to also thank Congressman Paul Crook that who actually fight side by side with Congressman Jim Carter. And he never did that, even though how strong all these politics in DC. Every year when we visit DC, he always come out, spend time with us, talk to us, have a photo like this. And this is a man that will go beyond his duty, beyond his ability, and he truly our friend and our brother. This is the guy that we really need to look after. In addition to those, I want to thank all you guys who get from far away, Dr. Sacramento, they joined us yesterday. Before I forgot, we also have Chloe's City Council Wong joined us as well. TV host, and then maybe answer the question later.
Right, we can do that. Peter, let me thank you, and I appreciated your passion, both in English and Hmong. You use Hmong better than I do. And seeing, I think fondly of how much your father would have enjoyed celebrating this great victory today. March 29th, I am told President Trump has recognized those veterans who served in the Vietnam War. And so it's fitting and appropriate that we today celebrate all of the veterans who participated in the Vietnam War. And with the inclusion of this honor, this tribute that we have been working on for over 8 years, we now appropriately, fitting and appropriately recognize the special security units that comprise the SJU, literally tens and thousands of soldiers in the 1960s and the 1970s who fought alongside, shoulder to shoulder with the American soldiers that participated in that conflict. So March 29th, President Trump has recognized those veterans who served in the Vietnam War. Today we recognize them, we think of them, we think of those names on the wall, and we think of the 5,000 or so veteran members of the SGU who are still alive today, who will now have the opportunity to also be recognized for serving our country. And really that's why we work so hard to make this happen. So as we close, we want to thank all of you who have made this effort a success. It could not be done without all of us together working. And let us also remember as we close, men and women today who are serving in active duty in the United States military, here in our country and around the world in harm's way, as Jing said, protecting our freedoms, that we hold most dear, protecting our democratic values, protecting our way of life. That is really what America is all about. Immigrants past and immigrants present. A nation of immigrants for 240 years that have been the beacon of light around the world for human rights and for democratic values. And as we know, those values and those rights don't come for free. We've been tested, we've had to test every time, and some have paid the ultimate price. Think of them in our thoughts and prayers and their families, because it's always the families that are a part of this effort, as their families are. And so when I spoke to some of you earlier this week, you all told me about your families, how proud your families are. And I can't tell you how proud I am to have been a small part in making this legislation become law and a reality. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you. Okay, we'll take individual questions by members of the press here. Got all the pictures ready for this?
Then come down to my family. Then we can have a
What do you folks want to do here? We'll do English first, and then...
I think it'd be better if they were able to go first.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
tiền là cho nó đi hàng nhau tiền là tiền này giá thông cá mình gì thông cá mình gì chứ
Ready?
Okay, we'll start right here then. How's that? Since nobody's gonna start.
Why don't you start?
Okay. How about you guys move out in the sun a little bit because Peter is gonna be a little bit too dark for you. Okay. You guys are too close. How about a little bit back because too close to the camera. I can't zoom out. Okay. Well, my first question is, what next? What is for our veterans? What do they need to do next?
Well, right now we're working with the Veterans Administration. I mean, the law was just signed into effect last Friday. And so it takes a while for the Veterans Administration to write the regulations necessary to implement the law. We're working with them on that effort. And of course, they've just had a change of secretary of the Veterans Administration yesterday. So that makes things probably move a little slower. We'll see. But we're going to do everything we can to press full ahead. And hopefully, within the next several months, maybe sooner, have regulations that will be published so that all of these veterans and their families will know what they need to do to comply if they want to take advantage of this honor and to be buried in an American military cemetery.
How did you do that?
No idea why you National Japan ya ulica to ya tena na je to lu Department of Veterans de no to do de ya wa ya de you to qualify 其他的情况到呀我要我这个天呢呀好的要我跌了那也蛮难看的呗至于这个呗那么我领导HU 呗老 veteran 老 American 那有了这个的我到的把的这个警察也比较知道到我到啥都包了啥都到有 program 啊嘛的，有的做就被问题把了我到那个 對嘅睇過嘅嗱，最能咁簡單，我到處都講。
nhớ rằng giá sinh giá đối chung thì cái tên trả cho tôi là phải chơi nó để tụi bên qua đã là có cô yêu công họ là về trend thế bây giờ thì phân vào trong đồng thế nó là cô yêu nó chữ sinh đó nó là phụ thân là US Congressman Jim Costa trái trái nữa cô tàu sân ở tàu vô là gì lúc xong nó chỉ phụ đó phá cầu là cho nó nữa quá trình đây nó biết tôi là phải chơi nó thế có thì Congressman Jim Costa thì Congressman Hawk thì cũng có sân ở trái trái nó giống có việc cho để sắp tới hình sản ở US Congress lúc đó thì tôi ở phá của nhà ta nó biết tất cả tôi nó vì khoai thì nu thì nó có bé lúc ở bé thì tôi ở phá của gì nó thì Friday ta nó President Trump nước con bé rồi trái trái nó chỉ do hay để do ít cho trái là do con bài tích cho nó nữa chỉ tra từ đâu ít trong nhận sự cái tên raเป็นต้นจังจังชับเลยไปจะนาโลโก้ไปจะผู้ตุจอ SGU นะ SGU น้อมาก็เชื่อเลยจะต่อหยดเกว่าจะไปหาหมดตี SGU น้อยอย่างไรจีเทียลุงไป SGU น้อไปตัวดาว SGU น้อมาอย่า CIA มัวตัวไปจะมองรอบไปตลอดจวนนะจะไปมองเพิ่งให้ตีท่านว่าปอแต่สิกูจะท่านว่าปอเทียกูจะท่าน SGU แต่สิไปกูจะผู้ตุจอผู้รู้ได้ตลอดจวนจะไปกูรับไซlúc tết chấm lo, cái cô làm sai lúc tết chấm America nó những vì do America cho America trên nền tua thì bên chính này phân vào bỏ số thơ, cho chủ yên đó để mà cho bên ý trục phong tàn họ sơ đời sơ, tua cá đi cá nụ, tua là tua cả, cho lúc tết chấm America tàu của chiếu lúc chồng trở lên này để chỉ cái tên này trả từ bao lớn nữa, chỉ không nói cho ít khó đểรัฐบาลAmerica luônจัดเตะbỏ rong luôn cho chạy luôn là bao lần bao hay là bên mong tự nhiên tuần gì mua đom một lấy trả lúc tết chấmมีการเนาะแต่สิ่งข้อเขาเลยยาตอนได้เรากูเชื่อเต้นเนาะได้ชื่อไปเอามือจอแคร์เราไปแคร์โตยอดจะเริ่มเป็นสิ่งพวกฝีมีการเนาะรถชิปจะไปมองรถชิปจะไปติ้งกือรถชิปจะไปมองraด้านหนึ่งเนาะจีขอนายข้อเขาเลยยาตอนได้เชื่อกุยลังเชื่อไปจะนอซื้อไปจงเลยจงตู่ยอดต่อคือจองจงให้แต่ไปมองเนี่ยลังตื่นไปคือวันละวันกับไปคือมัวจีมันจีมัวต่อมัวช้ารับใช้รถติดเขียนเนาะไอ้นู่นเนาะเป็นตัวว่าแล้วมันเป็นสิ่งที่รถติดเขียนมีการเนาะไอ้ขณะนี้คอยแต่เป็นเชียร์หละตัวละตัวเป็นเชียร์ศึกษาตัวเทียยิ่งวีจอดจ่อยิ่งวีให้เดียมีจิมุดหรือรู้เชียร์สาไอ้การเมืองกูหลอกว่าผ่านต่อจำต่ออย่างไอ้เป็นพงกูเตอตั้งตัวเลยซื้อแต่สิ่งขณะนี้คอยชื่อเส้นตัวเป็นพงรู้นั่งเท่านั้นให้ตัวเตียนนั่งกูยี่แต่ชิโนะอัพพากูยี่เนาะไอ้วันจงนั้นตัว Congressman Jim Costa ที่จะ staff Earlier, I forgot to mention one very important person, okay, and I do apologize, but Tashina Pusa Kheatope Haitian, the Congressman Jim Costa, Lulonga, Numuan Doling Dotuna, the staff, Chihanya Fresno, Chinyanya, Washington, D.C., Beta Kujati, Etom, Washington, D.C., Joni Jongtu, Jatua, Ya Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Alaska. Tao lấy áo lúc chúng nó cũng cụ tao một cổng lớn thế, chỉ biết cũng muốn gì thông bờ. Đang hỏi cho phụ thân thay cho senator cho long cả mù ló bị cho bé cha chạy nó thay bé cho cái đấy cả đủ nó từ xí mua ấy cho ban nhiệt gì năng loa cụ chỉ thì khá thân loa cụ chỉ việc lo bé giàu từ xí loa cho nên lúc kia cái đấy cả đủ bé tụi mình nó nữa bé cho nó mà do tua sâu lên hay thì yon chỉ yon mua sự từ xí mua cho bé cái đó có loa những chỉ bao giờ bé những chỉ bao giờ từ xí mua ít tụi nó chơi.
We need to, I forgot, Kelly Gill needs to stand out here. Raise your hand.
Come here, Kelly.
Come here, Kelly.
She's the one that
I want to introduce you to the Hmong American community, and so they know some of the instrumental people. It's a good thing that you know Kelly Gill, you have to show you how potential costs are long. How far not the shiny is you have to see about Beijing and Hong Kong. Tiêu lộc như là bao nữ rong của là bao nữ tiêu lộc trong bê là bao nữ rong nếu như tí tạm cú sớm nữa chế cú mà trong hông thổi trái chế là pan chế cú nhớ trộn sát tí thế chế li hài là cú trở lại nhà trộn của vấn đề chế tiêu lộc như thế chế chủ lý cho công trong hông mua thế này chế bé cú tàu trái chạy nó chế cho chạy đó này cho nó là có bút tự cho SGU nữaด้านทอคุยเราลูไต่มันจะไปเจอท่านว่าปอเจนู่นรัฐบาลมีการเตะจงเราจะฝึกปอจงตัวเน่จอใจเราเน่มัวเกียรตัวเน่คุยก็ไอเตียยาปุ๋ยปนงอยชงนู่นนี่มัวใจมัวเสียมือ cho đồ là mua nhát đồ bể luôn tây toàn ra mua kiệt mua công quan bể này National Cemetery thì cháu bể cho toàn ra thăm đàn ở nó nữa thì họ nói là hay kiệt đồ này thì chỉ có này sẽ được tao ra sẽ thì họ nói thất thử chuột đồ bể xí này chỉ chuột tao trắng tao già thì bể tàu lên nó bể lái lên nó rồi thì khu vực họ chịu sinh thì bể thâu cho họ luôn nó mới toàn đây chỉ sau là đầu chỉ gì giá toàn đây sẽ bể chỉ thả ra đó chỉ tông cái này tên này tên gì tên cứ tên sau là đầu chỉ gì nó bể thì họ nói chỉ bể cho họ lử thì bể mong sẽ cho họ lử nè họ nói cú giờ cứ giờ tôi cú nông bể chỉ năngว่านี่trong này tôi những bao cú là thì cú rong xe cha tập phát cả đối trong cái cái trong phong nóจะเป็นเต้เนี่ยเต้จีอีเทียเต้นั่นคือนั่งเราจีน่าสิเลยเป็นจีท่านในพูดว่าพออย่าเป็นพวกเนี่ยมันจะจีน่าหรอว่ากูยังจังให้เดี๋ยวนู่นเรายังจอดตัวเป้เรายังรงเชียหันนะให้เดี๋ยวเป้ว่าตัวกีมีตัวมีหยอนแต่รัวเต้เนี่ยเต้จีเป้กูว่าตัวเอกคอชื่อสิจิงเราจะเป็นจีนห้องหรือเทียว่าจงนั้นเราเนี่ยนักการยังจะเป็นคนละ
I have a word for Chief. I'm going to say in Hmong because this is for the Hmong TVs for our parents who are home and they do not speak English. I'm not going to have a question, but I just want to thank you. Okay. I'm going to have Jining to translate. So in the Hmong TV, bây giờ bây giờ bây giờ share đến trên cái itu Congressman trên cái cast này itu và share cái đó bây giờ issue trong the Hmong đó, nên hôm nào bây giờ và hỗ trợ cho ý thì mỗi itu rồi lại, họ nói ít họ và nên là tôi ít họ và nhà share là tôi share cái gạo, theo là tôi bao hết địa every week cũng một đợt làm nữa còn nếu với đại certificate họ itu chi flag và họ nói bây giờ cho đến Congressman Jim Costa đi sử dụng cái đó là chính phủ lựa chọn bên phía bên Sài Gòn thì mình tập trung như họ sử dụng thì vì bây giờ họ tôi cho chỉ tạo bây là.
Congressman Jim Costa, on behalf of the Hmong media and especially Hmong TV network where he represents today. Again, it's not a question, but it is a statement of thank you to you and your staff, especially to Kelly, who's worked tremendously behind the scenes here. As you know, Congressman and Kelly and your entire staff, almost every weekend he does visit the office to get a flag and a certificate for the Hmong SG veterans who have departed, and the numbers are diminishing, as we all know, and it's very sad and depressing to see. But today, with this enactment of the Hmong SGU Service Act signed into law, it is a historical, tremendous step for all of us. And for the remaining veterans who are still alive with us today, I think that we can brainstorm on it and see what else we can do to give them the acknowledgement and the recognition that they deserve before they pass on. So that's something that we'll talk in the future.
Yes. Let me say thank you. It was the right thing to do.
Giờ cú hay xuất thời thì giờ cú kia cái gì nó cho sẽ đợi giờ giờ thế giờ chúng ta
We have many people to thank, and we've tried to thank everyone, and some who are not here, and some who are not with us anymore.
Bé lúc đấy chỉ mình cả nó mua trong lên trong tủ tàu lên tủ bé ở tàu vật tròn vì là mua trong món cháo một xem món gì tàu bé tới ít xe chỉ nhận được bé ta.
But I'm pleased, Ching, that you and Peter would recognize Kelly Gill for all the right reasons.
Thì lúc đó vật tròn đó Peter thế chỉ nên nên cô anh nhớ cho Kelly Gill thôi cha thôi nhà nên cô ba cho bé sẽ được.
Kelly is my Director of Constituent Services for all of my congressional district.
Kelly, nãy thì hôn của lúc long cả, giờ tôi tin ta bên sinh phố phủ, tôi xuất qua lần cho tôi nhau họ của lúc district lại của congressional district.
That means she's one of my bosses.
Cô chạy tôi tiền, cô giờ ít tuổi này nữa cô.
But I have a lot of bosses.
Chị cô mua tàu tuổi này.
All of my constituents.
Này tàn thọ cuộc trả làm bên sinh phố phủ giờ của tuổi này.
I listen to because that's who I serve. And Kelly, we together serve the people of this great valley. Besides her work daily on constituent services for young and old alike, seniors, veterans, she also has special projects.
đua nữa nên cho lo hậu lửa cả đó cú lu long cả nó sáng đóจะให้ตัวเราเป็นอย่างจีนั่งรัวจะเคียอีเจ้าเราหรือป้าตัวเรื่องตัวจะยังเทีย
The legislation that the President signed into law on Friday has been one of Kelly Gill and my special projects.
จัดใจPresident Trump พอก่อนไปนู่นนั่งก็ไปเรื่องตัวตาน้องนู่น Friday แต่ยังอีพอหรือแล้วว่าพิเศษเดอะ Kelly ที่จะพัสต์เราไปอีจงของ
She communicated with all of you on a regular basis.
Thank you.
Kelly กูจะต้องติดตามไปทั่วเรื่องส่วนตัวเสมอ
And you said, is this ever going to happen when you called her?
ไปเสด็จกูเตะตะการ์ด Kelly เตียไปยาลาท่าดาวซื้อหลอไปยังมั่วอินู่ยังชื่อสิเตีย
And Kelly would tell you, don't give up.
เดี๋ยวสิ Kelly ยังเตะตะการ์ดไปก็ไปเสด็จเชื่อล้อเที่ยจะมาจอดเจ
Because Jim isn't giving up and neither am I.
เที่ย Kelly กูเตะตะการ์ดไปให้เตียเขาจิมคอสเตอร์ยังจิตเอาจอดเจล้วนเจเนี่ยนู่สู้ชิจอดไป
So today we especially thank Kelly for never giving up.
เห็นหุ่นล้อไปกูให้รอรู้พิเศษว่าจงนั้นดาวตก Kelly เกี่ยวเขาเนี่ยยังจิตจอดไปเจ
Thank you.
I'm going to do the
Alright. เดี๋ยวลินเดอร์น่ะมั่วรู้ว่าชีไปปัดทาแล้วก็ Congressman นึงมาเลยเจ
cái đuôi những một cái so sự nên những phong tả là nó do những lòng đời lý xong sẽ chế được Hmong Central Valley TV bây giờ với trường bảo là akai này xuân số tốเป็นชีวิต